Yamo bibia jo yamo bibia kwaba enfamra Owia television yatena se eda gude mu nsem ena de ba free samray ekopem se ebebo na otwe pamu ekopo no nkono no agude mu nsem kwan yababo no ede eba na nwumre na bibia etumi akokama ewo ho no mewuram na fe yedidi nkomo enso ewo ho enom nsem awodo a eba onim se UEFA Champions League draw no enso atumi atodwa yebedi ho nkomo na bibia etuma kwa weekend matches awodo a eno so etodwa over the weekend yebedi ho nkomo na bibia enso atumi akokama enso ewo no yebafia enei Kumasi Asante Kotoko new board ana empanifo atumi appointe sen ana honsam esitie yebewuram edi ho enkomo ana fe super duper zonas Ashanti Regional Super Zono etumi abana wieye onim se Opoku Wari School after best 10 years no afei ana owas for etumi age the Super Zonas ni bi yebedi ho enkomo amas enso etumi age maade no enso edisi omo enaswei ene semawodo pi ana yebobo no ede ba question ebusa ne se ene talent ne de yenya boys no ene girls no etumri kapa ebi ehri high jump ani adade ehin ana ebetumi talent no enso ere akwa kopie na etumi aboa oman konkono Ghana mu nkomo ebetumi de na bibia etumi akokama ojoin yen Facebook Owia TV Facebook ubadwumaje no obetumi anya biahwe na bibia etumi akokama enso ho ndwumaje anya menkwa na midi clinical man yes production when kama edi amame ana fe Julius upon Caesar omunyina no ebo production no ama bibia etumi akoko MCR obapa Grace ho enom ana fe Simon omunyina ebo na bibia etumi akokama na Andy Cam of Kesbin Media ene Andy hanuma yene no ebedin komo yipa na bibia etumi akokama sanso ana Bishop Atapoku ono so CEO edema Drena Stars Bobo Kono ono so ofia no ene yene omo na etena sena fei yede di enkomo na bibia etumi akokama enso honom Andy Cam Andy right bibia woko de
oh na me adu bibia
Andy Cam
Brighto
Tete for ojo no Facebook jumadi no yemeni Andy Cam ena yedi ana fe Bishop Atapoku so bibia boko Andy
bibia come bright
say okra de ni kwase mebusa say bibia boko na nipa otim ko US no asaba
na they say US ni obi ana kokota na
nipa ko US na waba
na US ni obi
ni kwase ebusa say bibia boko okra
ade ko US na oba na
ko ho to
sa
Andy wako US me no aba
maybe grandma no a matter of choice obi professor obi stay locally obi professor obi kwakoto na bra boss a matter of choice it is not necessary
ba honto wa nkomba well so honto pa na ekopon well obi wa wase onya buban ade obi so onya buban ko duru ha obuban a
minim source presenter bi okwa a one honto ne ba kokora nso okobi ana oba on kan ne honto ne ba ko sei
ba okobi ana oba ono
ko di ka ko jame nso okobi ana oba ne atamu ne koyo okobi ana oba ne honto ne ba ko sei a matter of choice right so obi adwuma ba bi ni sika ni suru bi aba station bi aba so open na nko se no so
okay kan ka bo bi din oba me mundin kan ka de
a matter of choice
o da sama ba krom ha o Andy
a matter of choice nti aba ya ba ya adwuma
ko fo nim me ne Andy Cam story no
I feel how we go back to
bye ya nanti ache ko fo nim say ebia me no ye free ko fo nim say ebia
me ru aha na me say me ru aha na me decide say me de mani ko akire kakra na me kai Freedom Days no
yes
that was 2014
yes 2014 World Cup
okay
onim say me no na commentary no
yakoye bi
o ye me summarizer and me commentator
yakoye bi obukrum the filling stage with the on
time okay
12 years down the line
now ka sa asemu yakoye commentary a ko fu mi ehwe and am ko catch ma me no to bia ne say madam ye ne commentary ha no
okay
and the candy boss na wa ko adu ni edesa madam ye ne commentary ha ne bo din da bia independence level ye
mekai
Andy
12 years down the line we are back at least yeah bana
ya commentary o ba bi na if ka ko di obi ho
right obi a ona chase obi a ona
by abro
Andy abre finally nyame so ahye ne ho ani munyam
yes
then na oti Owia TV and our bow suit. She watch a bow, watch a pop daddy. Ah, bow watch our bow suit and out to a conya man. oh ye bibi and obe host too many atapuku. So baby Yankopon to do. That is how life is.
Because a park, Ocean come, and I'm Michelle come.
Right.
Oh, yes,
yes.
Anyone untouch it.
That's true.
Anyone untouch it, but the Bua would name say, if you are bright and became award, that's a 2014 to
Obe prophet. Yeah, nothing. Good. Yeah, refi. I feel my babekai. I will say Galanase. Na omo ye after my first and upon almost 10 to 12 years. Me I issue say I come say we able to. And some of my back to train no. Well ya heavy but all go.
Yeah, show pack through.
Yes. Speak among for 180 years first. No first then go where we are. But in all right, nyame ase any money na me buy my many age. Wow. Look at the setup out. International.
Yeah.
And why no size. Buy my own international. Show seat, you know. Show watch, you know. Show shirt, you know. Still you have a fair. Oh boy, Juma. And then we interview the cream de la cream. And I'm like, into what's why I did.
Obi am Facebook.
Why I did. You never give up. And that is one thing.
Yeah.
Baby, be expect so be now. Oh. Because the time I make it for once. I'm the winning bright. But I don't baby how cool. My happiest moment for you was, of course, South African.
Wow.
I was so happy.
Wow.
I was so.
My men never black was yes. Only go be boy me.
Oh, okay.
For who Kenya.
Oh, na me.
No one of them say, "Adwuma my no, my year adwuma."
I was so happy.
Eti kodokoko ba bia me di akire. Obese kodokoko South Africa de meko.
No, the reality is that in the last 2 seasons, we spent so much time with the local game. Yeah. In some years back. Yeah. Now you took wine, you call Boise, you call Techiman. Me say my first time in Techiman, born a demecoy. My first time in Doma, born a demecoy. Some venues as well, born and a demeco. Mostly, we say minimum more Accra there, but few times I been say me Accra no, born a demeco. Of late, you call her bo abontina jai. I might be honest. But moment to cover the mantle and make sure say whatever be the case. Mobi making sure so local game, Mobi me raise the standard of the local game to the level of traveling all the way to South Africa for Kotoko against guys.
And the Nipabro.
Bright, whichever way. Nanko accident money munam. Arabona ayebon. Obi start ya no wonya opportunity. No the cost. Obi nso be nkakra. But at least the path what me move out to the promised land no. That should be
that what me ko baby Andy. Na case ka de background.
No, right.
I'm telling you. Yes, sir. We are saying, what me too quite commentary. What the team nature when your case kako. The other back me.
Right. Say you go school. You go school. You tell me the comco.
Yeah.
You go soon the side ba. One I bet was in matter. But at the end of it all, so Baba move. Now to me go through all the ranks. Yeah. Go through all these struggles. Now to me Baba a star. Like to see how to akunya we are. At least oh yeah, an example for people to emulate. Yeah. Into that be asking me who be. And the last time I was telling them about your story. Oh, who making it Tony Montana with Savo. I was telling them about your story. Right. And I'm also more pen no. Right. Say. And I make you say, I own him, and I'm saying, what are you talking about? Right, you've also done well, and Nakopon a brae, making sure say yes, but he be reaching the standard of our area very high. Finally, and yeah, Teswaba.
But I mean that legend, so I see. Legend.
Okay.
O man here do watching.
Oh,
a brand new no do maybe just will be na day.
Yes.
Obviously.
No opportunity. Obi.
Yes.
Say obi
opportunity na ma.
Talent I no. So obi our talent.
Yes.
Nyankopon what talent or dia dum obi a. But when they be more talent na pie. And a Kylian Mbappe baby on him bia, he will be so happy to have Bruno Genesio. And then say offer obi etise Thierry. He will forever be grateful to Arsene Wenger. Yeah.
Enipa bebre nim say Javini Andres and Iniesta under Frank Rijkaard. They were in the Barcelona team. But in as much as no free bench ban, why they be you or it is Pep Guardiola, Kevin De Bruyne from Chelsea, Wolfsburg. When they be in the game, when you PMO be it is Pep Guardiola. Until whichever way, someone a bit me a you a PMO be who game no. Vinicius Junior worked under Zinedine Zidane, but Carlo Ancelotti by he preferred Vini over Eden Hazard, and Vini is running the show
in the Champions League. Inti enese vini wo asidebia or the asidane bema eye Carlo Ancelotti. Mauricio Ramao, Neymar was part of the Santos team. Mauricio Ramao ne man the platform. Emma or did the game uneti. Inti talent in the Okroma obi. But one of them had the opportunity. So you give it to Omahine. Once I'm in Africa, I say Omahine there.
Yeah.
He's my boss. My former
program. And the name Wadi. My former. But me come on Nimra. Because I can't. Say
na can say.
You can't say me baby.
Nti okoba.
You can't say me baby. Freedom FM time pa na. Wow.
Make you buzam say.
Freedom FM.
And make you buzam say na. Freedom no. Na ewe na mtemaza. Mama nkoye me sports. Then jai freedom na ewe na.
Yeah, commentary 2014 World Cup. Na ye nam from Blue Chrome to Chrome.
Na me ho.
Andy.
Ebi. By the way.
Mama komra.
Mate.
Why? And some ho.
Mate.
Wa by the bibia be kama. Kamenya ka Friday bia na ka otia. So the menu opinion no.
Bia na jo. E dey problem no.
We dey. Kabetu wife akasa.
Me ware. Mr.
Okay.
And your bad.
Don't say go for check shower. Go for chow pa.
No bad every time. Me pempie we so bright.
And me come na. Kodo consult appointing new board.
That's great. That's great.
New board.
Yeah, that's great.
I am we no juma.
Oh, I am we juma dey right. MSA time be they fail to live up to 8 billion. One more dey ban so any.
O ma juma nya juma.
Na koto go league no more that say. That say. One of the last time I was to Koto Africa, we match am 5. They've sacked how many players? They sacked how many coaches? Sponsorship ben on the bar on board. Mom conform so my judgment were they able to perform? No.
And the mama come
Mate.
Why? You try how by come on nearby bar and the came her Bishop Atapoku Ewaha. Yes, was my brother. You are an inspiration to many of us. Keep soaring higher. If you don't know the story, don't judge. Minua police ni Brad Jones or headquarters on crime. Na ono na di we aba no. Ono so ni story pa. Tiandi abre me come na nimra. Why? Ya kwa ba eba na ya ba be to live Owia TV. Ya twa ho ba sie ya ba. Corner for latest I would one young friend runner bibian entimi kwa kama live Owia TV me patcho na games I would do beto twa say games abaso Premier League nim no ye benya Wolverhampton Wanderers omo anytime na den Aston Villa ebo eno ye 8 p.m. na sa game no ebetimi atodwa na bibia etumi akọ kama kopiem French Liga low championnat ho so no game back on Strasbourg boboko no omo ebo Lens 7:45 and a game with Ethiopia Abrako Germany Bundesliga Augsburg team no Ebo FC Cologne 7:30 and a side game way and also Paso Italians we are me patcho Palma team no omne Cagliari bebo 7:45 and a side game way and also Ethiopia and a Levante and Deportivo Alaves and also 8 p.m. and games out and then you may and Ethiopia etuko Facebook na so me patcho Owia TV Facebook Owia TV Facebook obetuma share ama unua bi so no etuma bia hwana bibia etumi akokama enso onum tintentem obi akọ Facebook na so na mo nhye mu obi a enso enya bi hwe yenwuram na fei yeni di enkomo games out a nyame aduma kina eba so no okọ premiership no mu a say na sitie Bournemouth team no omne Sunderland 12:30 and eba so abra Burnley and Brentford Airport and also 3 p.m. and ebetodwa Liverpool you will never walk alone. And the West Ham team no at 3 p.m. Newcastle and Everton at 3 p.m. and a Leeds United no and the Manchester City. Amusum ebetma ball. Nyame yaduma Saturday. Premier League name me patcho Sunday. Games out do betoja. Premier League name na games at Barcelona. Yebenya Brighton, Bobokono and Nottingham Forest. And no at 2 p.m. Fulham and Tottenham 2 p.m. Manchester United and Crystal Palace and a 12 gamer and no etotwa no me patcho London Derby no, Arsenal, and it's money day, and so the Chelsea, 4:30, and a side games when no, and also Barcelona, yeah, Basso Kama, live, Owia TV, Arsenal, 61 points, Omudikine, Manchester City, 56 points, Omutosum, Aston Villa, 51 points, Omutosum, Yasan, and after United team no, 48 points, Omutosum, Eka Crepene, Yedidimu Ankomo, Yanko French Liga, games I would do over the weekend, me patch Saturday, and after Sunday, and then you been to money day, Eddie Rene, Omuni Tulu Airport, and we are 4 p.m. Young watch now, Monaco and Gay, and Super Bowl, and also a game a ball, and me patch 6 p.m. And to the Young watch now, Lehe Bobo Kono, and the PSG, and Super Bowl, and we 8:05, and no more ball, Yamba Sunday, Paris Saint Germain, Omu Nice. 4 p.m. Laurent and Auxerre and on air 4:15 and El Paso, Metz and Brest and so 4:15 and after 20 at the Lille Metropole. I'm also ball on the Nance 4:15 Olympic Marseille and Lyon Babo and also a 12 gamer. Yami Adma Etoja, Mami Fatu Jase PSG. Our 54 points. Lens team no, 52 points. Olympic Lyon, 45 points. And after Marseille, 40 points. And on a reporter, Ebene, Yedidimu and Kama, a told join on Facebook, Obashana for beer, and soon and your beer, now other comment no, and so the two kama, and soon at Jamaye, et Yanko, now for Yanko PM, our other games are, and also a Toja, not Yanko PM Germany, Bundesliga, Okopimo Germany, games so by Leverkusen, Amupo, Mainz 04, Bobo Conon, Abra about 2:30, Namia too much now. Bobo Quantity Eddie Veda Bremen, any Hendehem, and so Paul 2:30 corner, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Omubo game, Yamia Tuma no, me Pacho 2:30, Omni Union Berlin, and after Timon day, Eddie Hoffenheim, and some Paul, Omu and St. Pauli, and so about 2:30, my main fan to draw, Sabo 5:30, Yabena Dortmund, Omni Bayern Munchen, and also Yamia Duma Saturday, Sunday, Yabo Stuttgart, and Wolfsburg, and we are 2:30, and Frankfurt, and Freiburg, and also 4:30, and after Hamburger SV, and Leipzig, and so 6:30, and we games out to Toja, our Germany Mamho, my main front to Grasser Bayern, our 60 points are, Omudikai, Dortmund, our 52 points are, Omutosum, Hoffenheim, our 46 points are, Omutosum, Yasan, and after Stuttgart, Bobo Kono, our 43 points, Omutosum, Eka Epene, Yadon small door, and so at the mount, Italians we are. Games out over Toja over the weekend. Games El Paso, our Siriano, say and the city when I'm setting on the day at the Como. I'm going to let you ball and we are 2 p.m. Verona Timno, Bon Napoli, 5 p.m. Internet Genoa, and no answer 7:45. Cremonese Timno, AC Milan, 11:30 a.m. And no Namia Duma Sunday, Obenya Sassolo, and Atalanta 2 p.m. Me Pacho Torino, Amobo Lazio, 5 p.m. AS Roma, Elbo Juventus, and we are 7:45. And we are games outdoor over the weekend, and no Ebetoja, Pisa, and Bologna, and a Monday night football, and after Udine, and some Elbo Fiorentina, and also a Monday night, almost Besia kind, no be beat Marco Kama, almost table no ain't kind, I was 64 points, AC Milan, I was 54 points, Napoli, I was 50 points, AS Roma, and soon I was 50 points, Yedidimu and Kamal, Mamin Konafe, Yanko PM, and so our La Liga Santander, now for games I would do a Toja, our La Liga, you found some Fambra, Rayo Vallecano, I bought Bilbao Timno, and no 1 p.m. Yamia Dumachina, Barcelona Timno, legendary, or my name, I will do watch Papa, Mutuman Dini Barcelona, Yam watch na ball, me patch of 3:15, and a mobile Villa rate game no, and we are 12 game and also El Paso Barca, a betment in Kunim, and also Barca and Timmy Kunim, me patch of Re Mallorca, and in Re Sociedad, and also 5:30, Re Oviedo, and Atletico Madrid, on the board, and we game on. Yes, about 8 p.m. and El Paso, Elche, and Espanyol, and we are Sunday, 1 p.m. Valencia, and Osasuna, and also a Pacho Sunday, Real Betis, and Sevilla, and also Sunday, and El Paso, and a Girona Timno, and a Celta Vigo, and also Betmaba Sunday, Real Madrid, Ebo Hitefe, and a Monday night football, 8 p.m. and a Madrid distance, no, me Pacho Mbesia kind, Los Blancos, and the Bibiabeco Kama, and some one himself Barca, I was 61 points. points. Omudi Kai, Real Madrid, our 60 points. Villarreal, our 51 points. Atletico Madrid, our 48 points. You don't small to Eddie to the live. Owia TV, Etimon Shano Bia, and soon Enabi, Nabi Biansono, Etimi Kama, Ojoine, Facebook, Obeshana Fonia B, and Sonia Bia, and soon Facebook and so Owia TV, and the Cam, our ha, Obertin Abraham Patrol, Yaden Samnakogu, Sansona Bishop. Atapoku and so fian mane obetomu na kana fe yetimi abodwuma kama enso wonum tintententem na o hye na fe obi anya bia hwe me kowuram Michael Carrick ono so aso ye yekobusa manager no se manager they say akwana ne den ade Benjamin Sesko no o ye ne den bi ko akwana kan plane so onu jese no onya ka game no mo financial se na ko no Benjamin Sesko ontimi mu adwuma na bibia entimi ko kama as a Benjamin Sesko no and na what bench e chan what bench no as a bona ni nyo and so come obiata se Benjamin Sesko akwani bo adwuma edimatuma ne den edi Manchester United eti ene ebane sem ofa Benjamin Sesko enkonkwa hyase a obetumi ne ball na hyase ama bibia so no etumi akokama ose strikers a omo Manchester no say obia fa no scoring boot no boys no eye adwuma manyema koye ensum edimatuma ne den edi Manchester United eti ebane sem Benjamin Sesko yemfa no hye games na se a odi ne be hyase na bibia so no etumi akokama edi amasa boy no enum ensem ni bia Michael Carrick wonu eye manager Eddie Matman, Eddie Manchester, no, one also Eddie Penny, Eddie B. Eddie Tuja, one of Harry Maguire, one also a player, in fact, what Bojuma, Eddie Matman, the United team, no, now Copiama, Michael Carrick, as well come with Beatas here, in the opinion, every team Mukwa, Ebeha Jane, enti wakasa ede afasa abo ne ho yenkotie nsema manager ensom ede tutwa me patcho nsem ne be efa Carrick a okasa ede efa magwa ho a wochese magwa no kwa no ekoba nsem magwa kwa ebe ha dwuye pa because magwa no bo adwuma ede matim no afi Casemiro so no ono so ye adwuma kama ensom ede matim no eti ekoba ne se sam panifo we every team no mokwa ebe ha dwuye ne buzanza na mo ma no contract extension ana so contract don nsem ne je omunyankan empanifo ana betima kan se opanya ne den ede Harry Maguire obekoso abo adwuma ede matima ne den ede Manchester United ana se bia ontimi mu adwuma enfuma tim no empanifo ana be decide ana ebusa se Harry Maguire oba no ne performance as compared to Harry Maguire na unim no ese ni mani bona peja na no so nyamya nukranie ena obepiem otim no de Harry Maguire ne modimbo peja enyema ekokama edima Harry Maguire enom reporter ba ye don small door ensom edima ewo dwumade ne so yenko na yenko tete sama odo a ene manager na kasa ensom editudwa Michael Carrick ne sem ni bi enie.
I just think the whole thing is a real positive, to be honest. I think it's certainly not a decision that is a one that I look to in a negative way or anything like that. You know, as I said, we're playing well as a team. We've been winning games, and I'm still not getting carried away and thinking that just carries on. But certainly within the group and the forward players have scored a good number of goals so far. And Ben's been so good, you know, in so many ways for us, and it's really not a drama, believe it or not, you know, for kind of how people see it. It's not a drama, and I think it just shows the qualities Ben's got for what he's produced over the last few weeks. And if and when he starts the next game or the one after, I think it's it is what it is, you know. But he's doing so many.
Small manager, you don't small to a demand. I watch Median soon himself, Ukopimo Champions League now. Draw no any bar, Obia and Tibebian team Ekwakofa, now Rome and Budapest, me patrol 2026 Budapest 2026 the road. Why an echo final and soon one when him said to money day and soon at the Paris Saint-Germain. I'm on a Chelsea netball and on a game and what day. Me patch of Galatasaray and Liverpool ball a team Brad Jones and then Mutima in Liverpool. When a Galatasaray netball, Real Madrid, Man City, Atalanta, and Bayern Munich netball and Africa Pima, Obenya Newcastle, I'm on Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Bordeaux, and Sporting Lisbon, and I feel Bayer Leverkusen team. I'm on Arsenal and the Senate agenda hono Paris Saint-Germain na utimi we Chelsea anasa Chelsea na we ne PSG okwa kosia Liverpool ene Galatasaray we na no etanu na sanete okopia Real Madrid omum ene Man City wa betimi awe no okosia Atalanta ene Bayern Munich bobo kono afekopia ewo Newcastle ene Barcelona o we ne Newcastle ene Barcelona okosia Atletico Madrid ene Tottenham ana fe Bordeaux ene Sporting Lisbon wa be no okosia Arsenal ene me patro Leverkusen Arsenal for nam ye eti Arsenal nam ye papa o Arsenal de ni mo adia esen omo hu Arsenal honum no tuma ne de Barcelona eti Arsenal betuma ne nam a o betuma ko piem the grand finale anu Champions League anu so etodwa ye didi mu enkoma onum se Luis Enrique anu manager ma PSG team no anu so kam obi atase draw na ba omu she team a ne dem e Chelsea omu nsro Chelsea na ensro Chelsea china anu reporter ba ye didi mu enkoma team manager no wase kam obi antase se onu Luis Enrique no nya dia omu sro bia team bianwa onso Champions League ni ma omusro osi other teams no kra no and the PSG team no etene so to na wo kasa PSG ehia Chelsea etie huni adada oso kam obiata se masa omukwapo anankofo sro mo eno reporter eno so bene ye dibia dema e wo dwumade ne so Liam Rosinia aye manager eti ema champion am patcho Chelsea team no and e Champions League no e dey na wo kan fa no so Champions League ni de masa emodin na ene oweso bibia ebetuma kwa kama edi ama Chelsea team no na fe me patcho Chelsea for no so no amatuma sa qualify kra edi akọ the next Champions League ye betuma bono waso beso adwuma no mu no na Chelsea team no at the 8th eze Chelsea for him kakra omo komanem betuma qualify akọ Champions League nyame aduma next season no Chelsea ehwese betuma wura top 4 no ena Liam Rosinia wase okam obi atase obeso aduma no mu no enema ekoye enso edima no eno reporter eno so free Chelsea bobo konuma ba Bodo Glimt me patron go forway omo ha adwun owiasem Bodo fo ha adwen onim se Bodo fo akofa former soldier as a team me patcho wenu psychologist just a panino bano or be psychic boys no na watcho mu kwan a ye handle pressure into makofa obia na oye soldier juma onim se soldier juma de massa pressure timi ba oda dem na asamba ebi kwa won shata de ultimi dimlika na opie because soldier de do before complain etim ultimi su obia ni so ansakwa na ebi kwa ni pakwa no just obanso aba be complain ni adade eni ade honom etiasen kwafo we akwakofa soldier ni ba se soldier ni no oni di boys na dwenem se na be betuma bo mo na Champions League no amatuma ko manem because only teams be and some at the same you vemo o she teams akese you teams at the film ni adade na ko ba ne se bia chesem o qualify na o ko anim na want man qualify ankodia na se ha dwen eti soja na je oba ne se oberura nkwa na dwen na wo chom se masa ese mo fa ha ebetuma boamo eni adade a eno aye bodo bobo kono reporter e from aso ebene ye don small to and some etima e wo dwumade ne so ma me fa to just 5 times near and a team day at the Man City. Abrabia, almost Marco Shetima, the day, and so a day, Real Madrid, and so our knockout stage now, and no a reporter bar, Okopium or Madrid, Madrid for the no minimum data, some better Shetima day, and some a day Man City, because Tibu Kotoba Kai, sa day day down, Ombesh Shetima, the day, and so a day, me patro Man City, Omishoma, Dobu Nebu, and no a reporter bar, a 12 gamer, and also a toja, the maintenance Kylian Mbappe, yes, drew her. Na Mbappe honto no mpo a masa Mbappe no by force. Ese sa game no okosa kan be. Edi ema Real Madrid bobo kono na bibia etumi kokama. Edi ema Madrid omu ebobo kono and some ne Dawson. But and came out ha and came here more time. Eso ro ran some nem na bibia etumi kokama. Enso edima ye sanso na Bishop Atapoku enso here more time. Ombero ran some nem na bibia etumi akokama. Edama interference na and came ene Bishop Atapoku emetnas na bibia entumi enko kama enso honom Zion Phillips or Zion Phillips electric engineering watching you live from WhatsApp Owia Sports no size and how the free enso ede abraya enya sem ketwa where Francisca Williams or say keep it up boss ana Francisca so edi abrɛn wɔ ha wei efi oyibo boaten nebehin watching live the entire Kodoko fraternity warmly welcome the new board fabulous still the greatest greetings to Owusu Bempa in Shaeso and Shelly Tiwa MP Atman wa Biaja South ana ene oyibo boaten and so edi abrɛn Alfred K Amwakon Miami boss a odi mi copy mo South Africa me won say ono so abepiem Facebook ne so Alfred K Amwakon opanyi ma mencha pa nyame hira na onyo kese enfuma me a odi fire emojis no enso edi aba enti brakwasi anwumre ma mencha na bibia ntimi kwe. Good evening Brighto, I'm Sheikh Sports watching live from Kasua Accra and Sheikh Sports and so edi fiwa ono so edi abrain Ranford Hardy I say watching the best sports show loud and clear great presentation Brighto keep it up and also the abrain and enumre I can't get you on my multi TV send me your code you be doing come up and Nana Kwame I say nice work done school father okay Punisher enumre mame and child why bibia ebetimi akọ kama ho mame kwa man smell say Andy na yemedi enkomo e foreign why Asante Kodoko new board omo enso afanon ye ne chairman solo enkodi nkomo na bibia etimi kwe. Chairman, good evening.
Good evening.
Bibia wako chairman. Menka se atadwe ene Kodoko atede na
Oh, normal. Normal. The coupon I didn't say, man, say, young board. We didn't say no management. I am sitting now. See, na board
Chairman, abane say no nkofo munnim ne mamuni ade obu a won chase so IMC wo ho and say board aba meaning say IMC no adwuma no ebeba wieye ama board take over senate angasa mo na mwetima kire mu senate ye
me shan kon de bi action o on say o tax na
Hello chairman. Hello chairman. Wow, chairman network no chairman Solomon Ofosuware Asante Kodoko global supporters on the dom nyina no anya asem keto akra chairman line no ase etwitwi bi o chairman.
Yes, boss.
Afi na line atumpa chairman yeni nkomo
na me ka say so ka ta me sha de ba bontin na asa me sha chim pefe be bia opese club no ye dey eko
direction no
e di me gidi ye say ade a what ye as a chita for the say ye better de me sha de abanachi so na empanyefo abai no da mo makwa ba na support bia na the support na think na IMC no there is a support no a support board of directors here dey meaning say IMC era na club na confirm season be be board no want to say who be mo be na bo ama continuity area juma it will be say justice asino the writing management no and transfer your own juma na board of directors no and touch and which say IMC report chairman board of directors no kede say bi atewo company bi emu and omoye juma no e go fi say go see the na bi ni go see ni bia and na omo ba kire say e bia management no go no traffic and I say e no the film no the bia be kan and say na man no enti no the bidi say na do na say shofo ya na mo say IMC no go no mu ha o say e dey tell be kan and the yango point ya dom ye kuku da makoma yensa board of directors omaba enti so me come management here we won say the boss season na bia I think say ye bad and I think board no e be kire the direction of the club the be on because of the club it will be good for concerts and protocol yeah the catch top workers and say kuma pe fu na akwa ba wa ko pa pe na yɛmfa akoma baako ɛnta wɔn akyi na yɛmfa mpapo ne wɔn akyi sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ bi anyɛ yi na ɔmo susu a ɔmo de bɛba no ɛyɛ deɛ ɛbɛbɔ ɔkɔtɔ.
Chama wo hwɛ adi ne din a okay the last paragraph now. Also the incoming chairman Mr. Awuah Brown assured the meeting of their determination to raise Asante Kotoko SC to the height deserved and urged the management to double their effort through the remaining weeks of the season. Nana Kwesi Apinkrewua, the chairman of the IMC, welcomed the new board and pledged the full support of the team during the period of transition. That's a transition abem with there. That's omo no be free ho na we ma be take over na omo eyo omadwuma na.
Say sana kwa yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛnyɛ ntete hɔ deɛ no a board ba ya na we ma sɛ ɔmo kuro ɔmo kaka na ɔmo na fofa be shi no ɛdi ade a pɛ ne sɛ board na ba board no wɔ mo firi mo pɔ board no wɔ mo ni so ade mu enti management no so bɛ wɔ hɔ na ɔmo di nkita ho kaka kyerɛ wɔ mo baabi a ɔmo asɛte adwuma ne baabi a ɔmo de abedu ɛne nsusu a ne nsɔde ho a na wɔ ɔmo anim ɛne baabi a na ɔmo kɔ na na bɛboa ma sɛ board.
Hello chairman. Hello chairman. Hello chairman. Hello chairman. Mo hwemfa chairman mreme because question back wa menyan wie. Obi wa onim panifo no ohun. The chairman be me hu panifo no say we jo shop ana we na we. Andy.
Right.
Ti kodoko.
So chairman ba na.
Ya kwam no ne na. Why chairman ba na?
I'm no person me discuss today.
Oh say baby adu be fa bia. Why?
Well now me come out na me work up na akra bi.
Okay.
Ana na my
work up say
you over cast me na me.
Chairman Sabanti. And baby adu be fa bia. O de we utility player ti uno ubo ba bia. Hello chairman.
Yes sir.
Chairman, Mr. James Awuah Brown, Chairman. Mr. Kwesi Ofori Osei, Vice Chairman. Mr. Kofi Amwa Aban, Board Member. Empanifoi, Obua Onimu Omo. Chairman, Omo ye Hwamo, Odaroma.
Omo ye former board members. Omo ba ye Jumama Kumasa Asante Kotoko.
Omo ba ko.
Mr. Kofi Aban. Years back, time on mobile and Land Cruiser, management in technical team you see on the my into 1 year in the power for Masas and Tokotoko. Into Bommedia Empire Bonqua and a Republic Union to Shepa. Now, after the implementation. Implementation in Ababama, I got a question for.
Chairman, it's a direction Ben I ever say. Chairman, direction Ben I ever say. Hello, Chairman. Chairman. Hello, Chairman. Hello, Chairman. It's a direction Ben I ever say team no. Wow. We are Chairman Nam Emua. Because you present who direction team no ever call Andy. So I say because you point to no more about no more call. Now, but 2 years, now we are no more.
But right there, the board and the CEO who will come on board will show us the direction of the club. And the chairman, who will stand the direction of the club, but the first thing I also hear Kotoko Penny na for what you say and say, a team no, is known for winning. I agree. You'll be looking at the short and the long term of the plan, but I don't think Chairman Zulu is the right person to tell us the plan of the current management. Because no one directed affairs of the board. Board neighbor, the number of years you the bemomo, and a bemomakasi the long term plan, the short term, the medium term plan ever. And it left for the board to decide. Until the Mamenka,
you come on, Bishop Zoraha,
Mamenka.
Bishop Atapo.
We are this kind of band who me at 1%.
That is Bishop Baby could be out. If you're right, Mamma Quaba, na Yentwas. If you're right, Aquaba,
you're right.
Bishop Atapo.
If you're right. Now say about never more kwaba. Say and they come akwa mi tam kwaba.
Aye.
Yes. And then I say more
Some
kwaba.
mo na mo ma yani analysis ho.
Oh yeah.
Mo na mo yani ho. Mo the first analysis na teacher for na you.
Right.
Teacher for na yi no mo bebo no mo ko. Ba mo na mo be redefine sa de say analysis for e ma mo ho be ye say ye discuss pia be fa mo na mo ji saka se kra chen.
Unye bi afre me. Unye bi afre me.
Mo na be sa de no.
And I'm so unye bi afre me. Ma jiji bi na 2 years. I'm the parent.
Right.
Bishop am kwa ni ho ba. Bye. Bye better ask. E dan yen ram some nim.
Well, because of the time, no, Maminian quick. I think the Champions League is the most important now because draw ne bane.
Of course.
The road to Budapest. Liverpool no one able.
Ye bogara.
And then the match.
Hey, Gala what say
So
though?
much no.
So person trabet now.
Want to get to the business end of the competition.
I love that.
Okay.
I don't know Sangrophone on Bodo Gletford. I foresee them beating Sporting again. But I move on back and they said the Leicester City and they and against Atletico Madrid. Time also. It do the business end of the competition, the mentality, the pedigree, the class, the individual quality is different. Until you say Drew, the business end of the Premier League, you know, as na for bread, obi ase ombe bottle because the whole draw, yeah, the character be able. So City, no munity be you start your season obi ase oh Pep cra feed your boss season we are on because the style of coaching no any hobby the midfield to dominate the opponent play and to end the precision in midfield no any hobby Pep onko make last season from October to January at a point na Pep win one match pe but it do the business end of the competition you know so who will be
One of big teams neighbor.
no that is no competition no defined by
Who Madrid.
yes
Who Liverpool.
every competition we has to be your country that define the competition. Yeah, but AFCON no. Egypt, any Cote d'Ivoire,
Yeah.
like they made the Ivorian team look so normal, but that was a team that was beating everybody left, right, center. But it drew by be the character board. Now Ivorians as a ball crowd mobida. Egypt, game no free man. It was against Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
When it drew say also take out. Who said exhibit a certain sense of character. Real Madrid versus Benfica. Benfica almost Real Madrid in the Champions League final in 62. Almost Madrid 5-2. It drew say almost person qualified to the knockout phase of this particular time. Almost Madrid. But it drew say Madrid could play off. Almost free mono. Who have Vini scored that goal at the Stadio de Lou and look at again almost first goal. Look at the reaction from Olien Chouameni. Now, Sacha Kwanya Vini fast so the second goal nearby. Introduce the business end of the competition. You can have those upset, but the fact of the matter is that it drew Liverpool must show character. Say PSV and Benbeshe Liverpool home, and maybe Adrian almost situation to say. Inti sana competition at here. Inti Liverpool Galatasaray, and this is a Galatasaray team that is mixed with youthful exuberance and experienced players. Again, Juventus. Again, Juventus, right? But again, Juventus. It drew baby a moya dino. No more substitute to Gabriel Sara, who has been their midfielder, best midfielder all season. The Leroy Sané, the Iko Gundogan, the Mauro Icardi, experienced players to cool the tempo. And why Juventus who will be a bill. Bayana game not done yet. After 3-0, it ended up to be 3-2. And they qualify. So, team with the Davidson Sanchez, Lucas Torreira, almost our guys who have played the Premier League so well. It is our Mario Lamina. It is team clearly, if you look at the spine and the experience of the side, almost players are almost so much experience when it comes to the Premier League. It is a match clearly fit for the Ghosts. But Liverpool not so much in the Premier League. But even in the Premier League, Liverpool who said they be almost struggle here almost motor phone on their position now. They've been consistent.
Oh, Champions League.
Make a Premier League in Ankasa.
Okay.
Who said they be here they'll be out of the Champions League. Until man Champions League more Champions League. Once they be a drew why any tactics. A pure character for straight away. The player decide to play and they get the job done. It's a good draw for Liverpool because we'll be against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That's Galatasaray. Galatasaray are playing well. Oma qualify against Juventus. But Juve need the character Liverpool bear so far as the Champions League near concerned.
Ibenya Chelsea ni Paris.
Nice game. A game Obia, a lot of people almost believe we say the final against PSG at Chelsea winning was a fluke. There were a lot of people almost believe we say
Club World Cup.
yes, but in the final you play to win.
Absolutely.
Right? Final.
But PSG beat Chelsea.
In the final you play to win. Now-
PSG beat Chelsea.
Ombe Chelsea film.
No, they would have them for 2 legs.
Exactly.
That's the only difference.
And the last time they played the second leg at Stamford Bridge, PSG won.
Yeah, 2-2.
And then Thiago said, "Why did they really win?"
Or maybe you
But some come about one game there.
Chelsea will figure them out again. After the EC or US,
But
say
I'm
na yes,
about
one
2
game.
games ni there
They
be.
will because they have superior quality. PSG players are far better than Chelsea's. Right? One more in and Bra, it will be difficult to get somebody starting in that PSG team from the other side.
Yeah.
And then over 2 legs, they would know how to manage the game. Right? How do we play expansive? Vitinha. How do we play compact? Pancho. Step in. And then they would trust
Wow.
their wingers. That's the only difference. My friend.
Bishop, Mike, can I say?
They would have them. Ombenya Chelsea over 180 minutes. Ombebo say one game saying the bar, I will put my bet on Chelsea to get them out. But over 2 legs, the quality will shine through at some point. And again, Chelsea have a trump card in their coach who knows PSG.
Liam Rosenior.
Yeah, he knows them. He's been with them or league or the Strasbourg. But when it gets to this
The
stage,
closest here, though.
Asema and the kind would come through.
I guess when be you among.
Unless you are on the miracle run. Liverpool 2005, Chelsea 2012. It takes something special to win this competition. So how special Liam Rosenior.
Okay. And we might call him
So,
Bishop
because of time, he's talking about experience. So you look at Liam, you look at Luis Enrique. Champions League. Again, the Chelsea team look unstable. PSG team, Meji team say you struggle for certain positions. But when all the guys are fit, I think one player go grumble this season, no being expect. But even last season he was playing some games, was Bradley Bakula. He just on fire. And Ombe may say Fabien Ruiz. For Chelsea, inconsistency in the lineup, and again, they don't have Levi Colwill at the back. Intianu be exposed when, as I said, okay, the 2 legs now I give PSG an edge because PSG game no against Monaco. No one here be say fala. But local derby is local derby, and that Monaco team has a team pool of talent and players who had the opportunity at big clubs who couldn't excel. It's a very good game, but we hope to watch that game at the Stamford Bridge.
Madrid City.
Game na very boring in my opinion. I think
Very boring.
I think at the emerging forces, Chelsea buy no de Barca. Every season it was Barcelona.
But you're
And Liverpool.
Edumre na Madrid ni Lyon.
Yes,
Okay, Madrid Lyon.
No, when
No
teams in the back, emerging forces.
Near Park or
They
Credit
are
on
pay
your
the amount. It's the
block
Chelsea buy no.
Okay.
They Barcelona. And omudi ball Liverpool. Omudi ball Liverpool. Na Jose Becker say Liverpool show the goals go. It was Luis Garcia.
Yeah.
The goals go. And a 4-4 na Alex the ball shot share and buy. And a Chelsea name and a chile Chelsea Man U. And they call off. Now a team and a PSG buy. PSG buy every season was Real Madrid, Barcelona, sir consistently. The season on Mania Barcelona, Real Madrid. And I'm called Champions League final. Now Man City aba, and you spoke about the Lyon Real Madrid. And on the basin, and Madrid fans let Jose Mourinho dino. Because no more the cream de la cream of players. But no multi-million.
Nelly and Shawmo.
Now game up Shawmo yes Monaco Martino. Omunim so Monaco mom was solid performance ntimi.
Yeah.
And on the two Leon, Dino Pernambucano, Michael Essien, Mamadou Diarra, Chris, baby ano masho. And on just the best everything Madrid for Benya the love for Jose Mourinho. Now Man City against Real Madrid. Madrid team they are not in good shape. Clearly, watch defense. It has always been Courtois. So far since they are highest at the Champions League on Bebre. But they will be lucky to have Militao back because we started training. Rudiger and Schwab are back. They only need to manage the two centre backs very well. And Omubenya Jude Bellingham back. Even Jude Ama back now, Rodrigo Kraba back, Man City is in trouble. Because Onya Vini, any Rodrigo Mino, not even Mbappe. Because they've been beating Manchester City without Mbappe. So the two guys, Omumino combining against this City team, the difference on what they are buying in the second half of the season, no, Semenyo and Maguire. I'm not changing game in the moment.
Okay.
Because at a point it was Ellen Holland alone. Then Holland intimidation goals in the view. And a Pep Echo Pep will be or take the system or take the English football and I say. So far Semenyo, he's not better technically than Savio. He's not better technically than Mamouche. He's not better technically than Doku. But on also what they be goals or effective. Into Odru anymore. Oh, better than one cocker as a ball or to start turning or call for firepower. He's in the net. Into ononete Premier League nasi ye into Oba our change bibia. At the back, at the point, now Kosan of Moon and a hit or Mazim Leon Allen. But now Maguire is back, John Stones is back, Ruben Diaz is back. It's a match I bet enjoy so much. But I feel say at that time our players here fit or ready to play. Or going to beat me be not a strong Madrid team, but I still feel say based on their character and the recent performance of Meduno. And so I shall be lower any tactical plan be out. Just manage the guys, allow them to flourish, and they will flourish. It is a game for Madrid, and I'm taking Madrid 55-45 based on players who will be available for that particular game.
Newcastle, Barca, and no be now.
No, those teams don't have the confidence to play Barcelona.
Newcastle, money,
need that confidence. No, so Girona against Barcelona. Girona realizes, say, let's take the game to Barcelona. Because backlining yet. And it's all taking game to Barcelona. Barca will find themselves wanting. So she first leg in a bar, so Newcastle against Barcelona. The first 30 minutes, almost peg Barcelona at their own half. Now Barca can't game no. But almost open up no. And almost pedri the chance to orchestrate. Newcastle are more back you. If you really want to beat Barcelona, pack them at their own half. But you have the defense to do that. Danny Ben omun kofa se ma. Livramento mun kofa se ma. Louis House mubetimi. And again, this Newcastle United attack, no, and to say the name Isaac, Walter is playing well. Anthony Langa didn't pace in the but the final delivery is so important. With Labi Yama, Rafinha, and then Bruno Gomes is also injured. Casano is out of the game. It is a game for Barcelona, and Barca defense don't yet. But if there is anything to be Barcelona for now, I don't think it's
Arsenal Namiana. Maybe Arsenal Namno.
Arsenal last year.
Barca and bit my home.
No, Arsenal.
That's the problem.
Your
Your Champions League know what the other side.
Or no, what this side.
Yeah.
Only Arsenal side. You bet you.
Oh yeah, but he knows when the car crash him. Times why you
Oh okay.
The already Champions League. No.
Oh this side.
Or the other side.
Only Arsenal ho. Now the Barca to me.
No.
And Arsenal to me.
Before you continue, look at it. What will be on his screen? Barcelona, ATM, Tottenham, Bodo Glimt, Sporting Lisbon, Leverkusen.
Obian to me Champions League.
No, the only team that you tip him to win the Champions League is Barcelona.
Barca don't have Arsenal.
Remember, competition it will recognize winners.
Thank you.
Sana competition nete. Ye beba benya baako pebi.
Omo ma jibida.
Competition bi e bo wiase. Ye bo Afcon ho ade e. Senegal.
Yeah.
Competition bi e bo World Cup e bo yi. Omo ma jibida na beje. Competition bi e bo wiase bi a recognize winners. Leicester de ne beba baako. ATM betwa mu na beba baako. Nti competition so o hwe the winners ne hwe PSG, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, or more what it takes to win the competition.
Wow.
Inti Arsenal the end of the omuna But when the going gets tough, say last season almost will be it drew baby almost a PSG home. And I'm rough.
Yeah.
Almost a PSG home. So game no. And Luis Enrique and Fadem Bale am a fast and by.
Yeah.
But drew baby your players and your tactics, the character na ebono. PSG beat them home and away.
And you remember that's pa mama nko Bishop ona ono so fa ne de mra na yenni nkomo Bishop
If you are
and they so ko dia bia be kama
bia dem na
o bia maton kan pa
o sa
maton kan pa makoto new bus
oh yeah e ba ya cho
sa
oh yeah bus no ba around
na branding no
oh yeah
afa ba bia
yeah
branding afa ba bia
there's a story behind it any
Femi Judi
ay
adwuma de wo ye o
kakra
and off match baby
no also about the my best friend watch your crap
Bishop you hear some no more
anytime bia also runs. And I say, one day on that for the Champions League. No? The following year, I'm on badge in the
Wow.
Oh, yeah, my drink also. So, and this year, man, na obi afem back no abeji bi.
Ti PSG abeji.
So, obeji, obeko badge for no. Badge for no, so my for.
Akesifo na abeji.
But your mom badge no, any akesifo.
Some na akesifo no.
There be,
Ana.
say be man did two be, ni three be.
Oh, okay.
But omombo, say Manchester United any akesifo.
Okay.
Omombo badge no, omona competition in eti omususu. Ajax, Barcelona, Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Liverpool. There should be one more.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Porto Beje, the following year, badge for no Beje. That was in 2005. Chelsea G in 2012. Porto G 2005, right? Obia and GBMA because Barcelona Beje badge in 2006. 2007, AC Milan badge. And on Manchester United Befe Mubako in 2008. And on the Beje almost 10.
United come back for no.
What be
Bishop.
and that's way any area that
Okay.
2009 Barcelona Samba badge. Then Inter came in 2010 to complete something they had started under Helenio Herrera. Omunya badge.
Okay.
2011, 2012, 2013. Yena Musa. 2012 na Chelsea beje bako.
Almost come back for no.
Omunya badge. 2013 badge for Yasamba. 2014 badge for Yasaba, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. 2015 Barcelona a crowned badge no? With a treble. 2016 Real Madrid Ababa and a 3. Back to back to back to back. I think I'm free on Mujema Liverpool back.
Eje back be.
Na Liverpool so Liverpool confirmed badge in 2005. 2020. We feel na Bayern Munich Samba badge. Manchester City badge omujiwe badge for na Samba. That's how it is.
Tell them back beji.
Sanko for na badge. One badge no. So I mean, you don't even need to worry. That's how it is. Last year, you had the element of surprise, and you see, Andy can say me so had any science, any tactics, it's character. You need to play your best football from February to May if you want to win this competition.
If February kono.
And I also bought peak football. Last year, Liverpool bought peak football in this competition.
Yes,
Around October, November, December. Time there, we have some bought peak football. Omuni PSG amfa. Omfa no mko lusu to Newcastle. February. Omko lusu to Newcastle in the League Cup. So you can't control that.
I want to be say.
Oh, Massa, Ebeko. Arsenal are on that line this season. It's so clear you could see it. I'm in our ball from October to December and now January. No, I'm top here. And I'm actually Bayern Munich. And the referenced PSG last season. This is Arsenal actually Bayern Munich. German for free say, hey, but this is the real time action now.
But I didn't match Arsenal for some chance because
No, the competition doesn't give you.
Maybe I'm money there, Bishop.
See, the competition doesn't do that. Competition will amount chance.
Anymore.
No, you need to break the dark. Maybe Chelsea go for any yaw. Mo fame. Ebe mo PSG, any Bayern Munich, Neymar, any Mbappe. Look, you would see pain. That's not about 2006. When have they challenged for this trophy again? So I'm about final 2006 against Barcelona. If you want Arsenal challenging for that trophy, no. So exactly, but that's it. The margins are so thin. Thin margin, fine margins. But that's how it is. It's a unique competition. But
Arsenal Premier League next year. And boost more for the Champions League.
No, see, that's where the problem is. And that's a badge for no. Omo fear, omo brepa. That time no who was our competition.
Liverpool no.
No, AC Milan especially in Real Madrid. So oh yeah, Manchester City, oh yeah, Bayern Munich, oh yeah, Liverpool, oh yeah, PSG, oh yeah, Chelsea. You are hoping that Manchester City will take care of that business. Any this is CIY, How many are favorites for this competition?
Madrid.
They are the only favorite.
So Barcelona count.
The gap is wide. No beyond that dying. The gap between Real Madrid and the chasing pack, it's that wide. It's that wide. I wanted in and they were in the ball. That's what they do. That's what they do. So they were struggling in the group phase. All of a sudden, look at them. It brings you a whole lot. And the partner to Donna can say there is something you just can't explain about this competition, and it's true. Many of my dream because some of the things you just can't.
But now we can say Chelsea, so be.
No, PSG will kick them out. PSG will kick them out. Yeah, the entire Casa said Chelsea is set up for cap ties. Into far among Arsenal over 2 legs in the Carabao Cup final. You could see Arsenal's superiority telling on Chelsea. Until say so Chelsea any PSG a Champions League final. You ball on neutral ground. I'll bet Chelsea.
Game back
because a one-off won't change.
And when a Chelsea born your dino,
like said, I'm train a club World Cup.
Them.
You don't see. I said, answer, don't concede. If you don't concede, you won't lose. But in 180 minutes, Chelsea will be facing the most technically astute midfield in Europe. They know. They face them. They will face them again. Okay, send a ball club World Cup final now. I said, midfield a free PSG for an and then at Chelsea, be different this time round. Besa midfield ne free omusem. To mid midfield na mom. My remfi say the Club World Cup final had very fine margins. One was Desire Dway, ne the na boy keep an e. So it takes just one moment. A tom real one. The quality that PSG won, and then their experience at this level, and then the back up. A home yami pa. Sasem toa nkofo na omode ombeba se obeboa ene yin ye hu fra asem no Chelsea can't offer that. Gonzalo Ramos wa book competition we sa na Benfica na Porto. Porto.
No, it was Benfica.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Yeah.
Wa book competition we last season we pra na oba back na ombeje. Kwaje. Coach treble winning coach with Neymar MNS. Enrique I did treble.
Messi Neymar Suarez.
No, 2015. And at 2025. Also, 10 years on. So, he knows them. He knows this stage. Now, Liam Rosinia, on him stage.
Also, on Strobia.
No. I hand you over Strobi.
Enrique America.
There be on Strobia. So, what?
I saw more connect teams in the slow.
Yeah, Waji. But last year, Ansana Obejin, first half, and I said group phase, no, a cadet and free competition. Last year, and this year, no man found Monaco match 9 yardstick. Okay, I'm gonna start Brest last year. I'm gonna Brest and a ball, a playoff. No, it was a similar thing, but I'm qualified. So you need to give them regard. And then Chelsea are prone to the odd error. I don't know what I mean to say. I'm a ball now. I'm saying Papa could be a pipe. Not the air tank. And at this stage, again, the margins are so thin. Into her Kvaratskhelia ewa ha Desire Due ewa ha Dembele ewa ha omu nyina false 9-4 ombetum so abo number 9 ba ko de amount Chelsea asem to number 9 this is here na aka se enko obi mra the lap in the first taste of this competition in
mo bi da
Untiminjo
experience be any
Untiminjo he can't Untiminjo. So that's the thing. You from PSG will get them out.
Madrid, Man City.
That's also a very difficult tie. You have to be able to chance on my boy, on Muesha, on my boy Muesha, on Mubobia, and Mamienu. Character on one day and then quality on another day. Ellen Holland on one side, Mbappe on the other side. In IGD, and they said the next generation would be carried by these two. Which are more goals to game ratio in the Champions League. It's really up there. Holland this number of goals in such a short period in the Champions League. Maybe Nanka top scorer in the Champions League, 7 goals. Sydney Gove 9 goals. Dado Perso 2004. But superhuman for me no 16, 15, 13.
Messi Ronaldo
almost a I don't know cry.
And Haaland it was.
On Mbappe. Oh, and luckily for them, so Okowachi 5 years ago, if you're not all bought Champions League, no. But Mukai 6 years ago, not Ellen Holland bought Champions League, no, with RB Salzburg.
But no be any
No, no. Because no, Kwanda 20. If you're not under 2019 or Poland, no. But then is that we bought competition, no, Salzburg, we bought competition, no, Dortmund, we bought Baje.
to win competition, no.
He knows
And
it.
competition with him, no.
Mbappe, Monaco, PSG, Real Madrid.
Wow.
So like they've seen it all at this age, and more goes to show. But Real Madrid will always have an edge there because of their traditional superiority.
Joe Fako, I say Andy and Bishop are on fire. I really love them, enjoying them. And now they are back. Now we say I say my for Wimbra. I say Andy Kem is on fire. And now they fire emojis naba. I say my man Atapuku, you never walk alone. Liverpool nipa or police headquarters.
Yeah, China,
Police nickers pa. The classmate no Brad Jones. And hey, we say Andy Kem Friday be came from Raha. Is a young catch a legend.
Money need just a next year June.
Is our fate.
Friday on the boys little.
Someone legend tea. Oh, legend tea.
Okay.
Friday be able to me about.
I'm whining.
Ever come once. Kebe pao.
Ono de offer me the obedience.
Today be a man afro. Every day from me no. Okay, right to my business. Okay, the wise man in sports is live. Bishop Atapuku. My love for you is deep. Wish to have you on my sports show one day. Watch you live inside Accra. And I also do Abba. I say nice analysis from both of them. Dr. Inti from BMC, Neregu North East. I know the free ho eba muwapa. I know the free ho ode eba. Bishop, remember bon some so na ye needing komo. Local no de kakra bi nyambo so. Unza Ashanti Regional Intercono aba wie ne. Na ade ba koma ni je ho ye crowd. Enipa be hwe ye. How am organize ade no? Sponsorship bibia nkwa no mrika omutu. Bishop nkwa na ya adwuma ho. When say record makoma 10 and on breaking. But the question is from here and here nkwa no bedu.
I know you organize ade asem.
Ghana penifo.
Of course.
From here no obi organize ye hu talent and nkwa ndi ababonten. From here nkwa be end up with
Robert Jumfo. 2004, 5, 6, 7. Wow, call boss tech bia.
Robert
Jumfo unim. Otumi kana no asanto Javelin. Andy or Tennessee Tech University.
Oh.
One fan kwa nimri kan be interested in here Madaroma.
So
a slim guy, yeah.
Yeah, slim. Jumfo. Man say no worry.
Where then?
Oh, yeah, athletics coach.
Oh, okay.
Elom nuku Legon athletics coach. Also Tennessee. Scholarship never bad because omu penipa.
No mo do mo ko.
No mo do mo ko.
Ya e de mo ayen.
Oh there. Enti mon kan kran kran no.
Tin kran no mo ayen no mo kwa buchiri.
Ombeko.
Akotwa mo bi.
Oh, ombeko da. But you see,
Ohe Nora. Ohe Gaza. Ohe Fulila.
San kran ni nyina no. O de omo kwa no aka kire omo. Se mo nyere mo ho. The Yasantua girl I know her or a national athlete.
Oh, okay. The Odi Kanye Louis.
Yeah.
On a friend Gaza.
Yasantua girl no DH.
Okay, Yasantua, yes.
Or a national athlete.
And a fully runner, a Benny.
So you see, any other food for biao.
I'm a superstars crowd.
You see, mama social media no. Any I didn't come trip and paper that. First night at home. Omo pa mechi and cocoa to be for defamation. People were selling these scholarships.
I'm a ton scholar.
Oh yes. I'm the more biba, penny biba. On the fata America.
Wow.
Or qua untimi to me can send a coca chabro from was a quina blocky. Secondary school teachers no money. Get these people to study. Because scholarship no a book. Me to America. Name academics net saying Ubeko America says yeah.
Wow.
Where I came, in form wine in Omunim. So Kurawa, Yaba.
And a go
Good. Dr. Leomas Mills.
And dog by.
Oh, look, they know this. All they need is a reference letter from Sandy Padmino, who will America system.
Tin Kranum Ghana.
Good.
Yeah, at 2 omuna. Yeah, boju omo so.
No, Ghana no bit me to am. But hanu ye ni your mind be develop some crowd. Nora no. Nora the Nora otiafo. Andy, the day I be coach Accra and say ontia ne na
the boss of your feet.
She's gone. What I say?
Okay.
These are things you need to train and coach. Or my DD, you need to be ha. My enfant can to kind. No mon ko America ho. No mon ko to Mika Papa no ho. No mon me represent Ghana. Asem edetia. You see, memo obi anya na dwen say the ensay ye no kwasesa no Kwame Nkrumah oni nyansa pa. Eh? O school sports are Kwame Nkrumah peggy age for progression. If you're so we did 6 years our class 1. We did 12 where we upper primary or called GHS. Into it me bo under 15. Under 15 be a GHS. And under 17 SHS.
As more okay now. Almost no 12 years.
No mini problem. They make they have attack with you and say mini. So we Kruma now we call SHS we are under 17. Or 3 areas and now 4 areas abeko.
Okay.
Training college for no Bashba games. Brown have no Ashanti games no. Security services no Sessa games. Until me school na ne to Povo Tema High School friend ko kunsi asawa okwami. You go into so unko university ko security service. Scholarship SEPS fire omu nyina be foul because on person o to me kan mo.
Okay.
University for no so Gusa. Polytechnic games or training colleges there na yakin. Into baby quite that wa obenya baby afa. Universities na no buy so they are actively recruiting
more fan crowd.
Yes.
By any facilities for hand can be
no call university and I say sesanum no fair mo no to kwan ko. Nessa de be di Ghana mpanyu for attempts and am crowd we na nyomu now. And it's already 15 cedis per head. Some of them 12. Yeah. And no more paying for 15.
Yeah.
So I'm crying 30,000. And I'm 30,000. I'm 25,000. No say 40,000.
Park nana.
Yeah.
I remember so.
It was 40,000.
40,000 in man.
So 15 cedis no 5,000. And 12 cedis no 30,000. For 3 days. Ukabuma omutwem 1 million Ghana cedis.
1 billion.
1 million Ghana cedis. 10 billion.
10 billion, right?
Yeah. Ska umbinyana.
Ska umbinyana no.
Sa 3 days.
Na the chenko dokone hafu.
Bebre. Nemu masem ni nyina ne say. 1. Send a bear records ni bit ma validate with IAAF name penny phone. I don't know what they use now. But the timer should be electronic timing. State of the art. You the free Ashanti near the call central. Official statistics na ubetimeant akwakwa kasa akran in the time ni or maybe say how did you keep the time? You see electronic certified electronic timing.
Okay.
You region bia ankra we omo ya de no. Yem form on colleague on be 1 month. Abayin bo mo ka. And yet time tracks na ayo Lagos Sports Stadium on. We don't have a plan for these people. Assembling and as I think I no Kenya. Yeah, on my need plan.
You too kana na ya pay bi atna.
Gaza.
Ya boju am so Gaza. Fulira Nora.
This is nyame bem.
Andy. Ya me kotokwe. Oh. Na ka bo hewe ni bi.
Oh no.
Ya kotokwe. New board aba. New board aba. Bishop. Na.
Maybe na.
Bishop dem me man ka koda. There we see you. Oh you team ojo. Do the jon.
Board by wa dream about.
Me koda ko dey.
I don't know catch her no.
Bishop.
Bro.
Right.
Andy.
I was going to go.
The shop. And then you need to know.
Yeah.
The shop. We mean say escafo pa o.
Yeah.
O mama ba ko to kono.
Yeah.
Escafo nko ha.
Yeah.
Yes. So unze na wa hene busa me no bi say we fatim ni mu bi a onimbo ma na say skani. O mo say on from skani ana.
Right. Well, second one, this is not the first time they are skinny.
O say Dr. Kwame Chibai. Omo ko Africa ko bobo bi ni ade cotton sport mu na be park bomma.
The standard is not cotton sport. The standard should be WAC. The standard should be Ali. The standard should be TP Mazembe. The standard should be Zamalek. The standard should be Pyramid. The standard should be Sundowns. And on level. Well, clearly say, oh shit, Omo run club on that. To be fair to the system, I don't think they are living up to expectation. There's no need to go back, at least. And then I cannot be on Timasi.
Omo run a club no.
Yes.
Omo up to standard.
I say the Omo in the last 3 years, Omo live up to expectation of the club. What are they no pay? The last time I went to Kotoko Africa, am I sure Omo 5 years that
na some kwese work ne koyom hoduma.
O say
Work ne yom hoduma 5.
Abakotoko beating work before.
Na me say na omo koyi work ne koyom hoduma.
And I make sure say it doesn't change anything.
Bandi uye kotokoni ase untime nwene se kodoko betima se work bi mu.
No,
the measure enum kodoko sha work bi a ye free.
The measuring rod, that is the fact of the matter.
We sha alias.
No, the standard.
Sha Zamaleka.
Right, your standard in the sana babidu. E sanity.
You show my senye no phone show mu dia.
Back then, no mo ba be Pedro. Back then, none of Africa, no matter even the Abu Trekers, the Hosnis, the Ahmed Hassan, whoever, no mo ba, no mo be Pedro. And no mo deba. Those were the time na your teams know what the peak of their powers. But when was the last time I has Asia Esperance Sportive de Tunis? Go ahead say. Almost has a 4. Work she has to folks say 6. JS Kabili my go star say home and away 7.
As a mobile crowd.
Into your standard the number fam mijitum. But the point I'm making.
But you Krumana dreams ne Zamalek. So omo ya de pa.
Train no.
Oh, so dreams ko ball ko anya draw. Bishop Meboa. Bishop na going.
Right over treating team tonight.
Oh, me treating be. Mrs. Zamalek ni dreams boy so mo ya de.
Omo ya de say.
Oh, no ko ball draw thing.
I hand a quiz say.
And number you mu free.
Now go ball draw baby. No ba be show draw ya.
Una Sunday yes kotokodi.
No, I'm only saying that your teams na ho den na ba fam. And until na ye ball league e timi talented kese na ye jai league na bon. Ye nye league no. Ye league na ho den aba fam and right now to Kotoko. Member say me the other club e ba account to Kotoko. 3 years of the current regime. Enema be no ma ya anti almost fata so mo to aso. Omo nye enema bi e be
ma FA Cup back.
Omo the FA Cup.
League the
Omo the champions of champions. Meboa.
And omo ko South Africa ko J Cup.
And omo ko J Cup against Kaizer Chiefs
Toyota Cup, yeah.
Omo to players 10. No ma pam 15. No omo the 15 aba. No ma pam 20. No ma pam coach. No ma to players. No ma fa coach. No ma pam anyone. Kotoko sponsors away. Anyone. Na be jisi kana fa koto players 190 minutes. Ejuma. Say ya piske.
Wa on fast sponsor bi am.
Yeah, bi odi an say.
Ohini fika na.
Boso me so a. No ma hene dubo achi afre o say bright. Be jisi kana oji afa kotu ejuma efo ne ka.
The
we are now call baby.
No akoda.
Ya be bom acha na wa be jisi kana dia high hotel no ma dem. Omo wini na wa be jisi kana dia chia players winning bonus. Boso me so na wa jisi kana dia kona dia kotia players ka we. I'm saying if you want the team to live up to the standard, and football goes beyond this.
And you penny for your pamo me, how my bay.
Yeah.
Omo that football adieno. They are working.
Right.
Omo that adieno.
Board members. Who nim Real Madrid board members?
Minimba okra.
Who nim Barcelona board members?
Omo tom baby.
Who is running the club? Juan Laporta.
Perez money, yeah.
Fiorentino Perez. Those are the people.
Eti wa ba no yi see you are.
Yes, and only the most important thing.
Obetima ye adwuma.
Exactly.
Se bia na na akonsan bi wa ye bo adwuma.
Me ba team Liverpool, do you care about board members?
Minimum baby.
ATM supported, do they care about board members? They only care about President Enrique Cerezo. When they fire the board members of Napoli, they only care about Aurelio De Laurentiis. They only care about Claudio Lotito. Even back then, when people were talking about Inter Milan, it was Dr. Massimo Moratti. It ends there. Adriano Galliani, it ends there. That is the level. only baby our attention
it will ma ban no more you see wa betima ya
omu sika peprebe
no more scanner
so they sit back kotoko problem ne ye de kotoko problem ne ye de number 1 problem ne say omu koto players ba players no omu koto no any players omu nya ade e players omu mode bo so any from their respective clubs omu ko for omu be krum ha omu the players they ba no mama a very nice accommodation no mama omu ko omu be fa so adidie players ne bobo no ba akomienu ne miensa football na so omu obi da enche yes we ko we proba ho we yesei coach nyade coach say many players akasa me no ma communicate in all this ye who solution to the problem now we raise concern we bright that is the problem of Kotoko fans in stadium because the players are not giving them exciting football intim penifo yaba these are successful businessmen inti omontena se ye hwe Kotoko kwa akofem na ye mai ho 5 years ye communicate to the fans no montias ye say Kotoko person sa go back to the glory days eti Kotoko person sa go back to the glory days dia e dia na also ye yen ntum se ya ho den wo fam yen country supporters na say Africa 1 year 2 years 3 years
yanko
enye yanko yen timi nko compete with the very best
okay
because even Mamelodi Sundowns so J2016 omunyi bio 10 years they've not won it enti ye beko ba ya ho odin yen timi no omun compete ba yen ntumu se ye tenafie enti ye kwa ye yen nkakra se bibia beko yi so first of all this is the project that you want to embark the journey you want to embark in into one you go in for a coach wo didie say journey na wo pesa wo kodo when they bet me do aba first of all you go in for a CEO that clearly understand the system
yeah the George Uncle George din you are free
omunya mo bi bright so
yeah the din medite no
omunya obi anyama so first of all I'm dealing with the board before
okay
enti omotena se club ni problem sidi when the right person obetimi lead the team no as a chief executive officer obetimi find solutions or the proper plan Simba Foko for Babla Guzares from South Africa and de buy no bedroom a plan at the ma almost say this is the plan we are embarking and then look at the situation of Simba until tinachi no watch problem kakraka your problem kakraka na no watch within the space obi fit for that particular profile obi obeti or abreast with modern trends obi odim system obi or part of the game obi or well connected obi only corporate entities no e bon komo or take the modern trends of the game na say or what connections obi team dey outsiders aba part of the team
and I say small can dey na say unu abet mayo Uncle George say Uncle George your connections why FA vice president ndini na mu
say the dini mo no nka so pe
e dan say una wo opportunity say oyi obi makotokwa
me ni obi adi ni mitrim
obi adi ni utrim na ne amposa coming back who ne say
I don't want to discuss the comeback of
the young guy the young man coming back and na ne amposa young man
and I'm say I don't say na ne
amposa be akwa nyam panifo mu ska say na bi ado bi say na amposa wa e bi da
but na amposa time he has sponsors
and I'm just say wonyam panifo say no na kebi ono so abeka ho na ono so boa ska ho no aside bi sponsors so be shemu ni ade
the time was responded by
what be by
it do baby 4 months
that's a high sense no one you know
it do baby 4 months into your place car
okay
an RFE so what was the essence of the responders
so be can come
right I don't want to discuss the comeback of Lana Ponsa oye the juma wa ben ne de oko anameboa
offer new face
if feel so free akọ no what say obi abundin oba bibio
also kwai Moldova
see you are no asake no if you on after Moldova where is he
onye bibia
so until or connections na team before team bebre organa anameboa onko no mfana ngo ya
so bi up level be
say to fuko only one has ko fa obi nti I don't want to discuss obi a menti so oba be adwuma I'm only say me what's am now kind me Fresh faces, if you ask me. Maybe I'm able to me. Kotoko technical bench, I will sack everybody from the Kotoko technical bench. Obia. Me started from afresh. Obia. I will go in for a trainer, an expatriate coach. Or you mature, or you disciplinarian, or test system. And I say, wait me about Ghana Premier League, you know, Nigeria anything. Ghana Premier League, you know, Nigeria anything. Eye Kotoko ne has na nya omo niam yi. Enti no muntimi ni Ghana Premier League, Nigeria anything.
And the was sum up. On bet my bottom.
No, these are successful businessmen.
That's all bad.
Meba. They were part of the previous administration under Dr. Kwame Chi. Intimine wo ya adwen say, enye the first time Kotoko edi esikafo ebeni, right? But it didn't know was a case of Muntimu Kotoko. They only need to appoint a CEO who will direct the affairs of the club. Obi or take club na say. Onim what the fans want. Obetimi the Abuama fans about stadium. Obetimi Abuama Kotoko about back to the glory days. And only the people here.
Okay.
And these are the people setting up their policies, pulling the strength from behind. No man, you'll be obey directing the affairs of the club. Simple.
Etiebe.
Well, right, still I'm me repeating. Me say.
And when Konibia would to be an person who's the team ebeye ya.
Right, me made that kwa
kucho. Remember no ebeye.
And I me say.
Go my bra.
And I make us. And I me say. On my bra no. Depend that kwa kucho be boss Mr. Kofi Aman, Mr. Kwesi Oseofori, Mr. James Osei-Brown. Or more body Kotoko be. El Ali are signing players of $3 million, one player. Intimidating Makwa Koshi Obi Bosse, and penning for a into almost a CAF Champions League. But I'm only saying that they need a new face out system, Nasser, that will help them to direct the affairs of the club, for them to put their strength from behind.
And the people say, IMCA. Omun kokra and I think yam febin system IMC for AB system now almost more we
IMC ne dey no my enti omontana.
They have no business. Say you am come.
Ebi o maye bibi nti no. O maye bibi ade na o maye no. Efe eye kama nti yenya omo no omonto aso ne mpanimfo we nti na ti. Ede na o maye nti omontana am mpanimfo we enta o machinya adwuma no. Eye de ya.
And the middle say SS in cancer travel and tour. Etayechi ye wi amekọ bishop ho na yedi nkomo kakra ni afa course kakra ni apon na bibia etima ko kama na obese ko Canada, Australia, UK, US, Germany, Spain, Japan, Korea, Kazakhstan, Dubai and Mauritius SS in cancer travel and tour de ko me pa chotie untwa kapre kra bishop untwa hwe untwa hwe odi ane se odi bibia akoma no na wo bibia kama de ama afi una okro no na ye pe caregivers warehouse adwuma construction workers and afi drivers mu nyina de mu tu kwan mo koy adwuma 2 years na oji pesa dey dey mu ni say broni kan waka because ehon no call people na genuine otu kwan na oni bi pesa abusa ndikem on na ko US abasa akwaba okọ baabi abuche na oni pipesa waso ye be hye no entina me say for SS in cancer for no tu kwan na bibia ntimi ko imam Accra La Paz flat top one more visa before payment 0539 086197 0539 086197 na ne mpanifo edi nkomo na bibia etuma akokama de amount that natural mineral water eyin so aye no nom na etuma boy na bibia akokama ede amayen abudunsuo pa aye papa no that natural mineral water me say ko hospital point me twere ma say konom zet na ho beto umpire na apedin that natural mineral water no enu bia no nom so we wedding we engagement outdooring partner we are that natural mineral water no a enu bia no eyempu na asifia that na enu bia eno nom 0244 620 294 0244 620 294 and I say 0208 183 018 na nimpen for din komo na bibia etumi akokama bishop what new bath bath mo no kra we tell roba na
oh yeah
we nye emre bi bath bia edema clubs na afo mo say
no
bia oko bloma ya tetete ho ne
kana hwe obi anyu so sa
tell roba
yeah
emru twan mo fa bia na afo bath na to TV no so bia hwe bi bishop atapoko CEO na sa no dwuma ni bi no said do my cash wo ho
Oh no, beyond that, so no.
I thought maybe before. Bass no man who was social media. Almost church bro for be.
I almost did.
Back we gram here crowd him say almost say koto bass. Eddie, I know them Obia the sign with say when I know you were not part of that discussion. Bass no one at the buy.
Bass way. Yeah, no the buy.
Bishop na Dubai.
Who was them for the fans or exo?
There be me call.
Obi de fans say on the Dubai.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, Bishop.
No, meaning say fans no be fake fans no original.
Oh, okay.
I know said there hasn't been any clarification over there.
No. But we are, I'm putting on record that
Bishop, the direction of Aduana Star. That's how Koso Muno. BBS san. Omo kwa Awuah support the JT. Omo the balloons ni ade.
Yeah. We want to.
Baby ambe kubia. Anya kodokonye has game. Baby ambe kubia omo JT. I say, any JB be wura domafum.
Yeah, yenje here. Last year the 8th na your relegation crowd. We hum but ye per se ye ton Aduana story no. A team no enye domafon kwa ho. Aduana no so ye Aduana ni a o team ni Aduana football club.
Okay. Ofi doma o ye Aduana ni a.
See again.
Ana moja Aduana no.
What I say?
O ye Santini kwa na Aduana.
Of course. Na say ya tina ye nua no mo a.
Ye wa Aduana for asenafo. To ye Aduana ni
ye Aduana ni a o team ni.
Sami ya afuna ni no. Mentimi nya Aduana.
There be but we ye Aduana ni a ya wo to me moja.
O ye Aduana ni a.
Yo Sumeja, yo Kumewu, yo Agogo. And I was appointed one of your patrons.
Wow.
Yeah. Yo Asaman Kese, yo Akwamufi, and Aquafa Koto. So me and Tafomi, Adriana for no me and Tafomi, Kwafa Koto, and it aside for. Yeah. Until look, we are trying. I think I shall say.
Target no again.
It remains the same to provide a team that will be competitive for the long haul. You be Abidjan saying Accra, meaning you are home Accra. Your story, you be person best TP Mazembe
Africa.
No, like build a sustainable team within, and so now they are quite bunting.
Okay.
Until you two coin, in themselves so mudim. In 2-3 years, you're quite Africa, and that's a quite that one, that's home. Why don't we provide them with the opportunity to travel?
About sponsorship, Brina neighbor.
No, I'm going to raise your music out. Let me Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Supporters no quite fundraising, or more float. Or music community, I go for bass in the bar. No more fuel, no more the call. That's all we do. I'm more at the bar.
That's why are you struggling at home?
Look, problem here, the pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah.
From fans.
And players no do no. Yes, son, you're back me.
Well, the Andy cancer and crap. Oba be a quick, but as a home matches.
Oh, you started here. But when you become a more multimedia league, no, the Doma fans showed Nippon. We are still crown on both. But the Ashas no way they are finny Ashas here. This year they build the team no. Now you who can be fast. But at some point it went down. No, among yes,
okay.
Among league until it's all phobia from Accra Lions.
Only
The target I wouldn't remember. When come first ball. We a mistake crying. We just polish it, learn from it. I had no mistake actually.
but other fine. But you still have guys who are winners in the team.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Only one.
two. Some Adams and then the centre back. Anochibedu.
Yeah.
Inti
That's all me.
Inti mehwe omumi no. Oko media ma unya bi. Unya omuso bi. Oba kotoko unya omuso bi. Oko good stars you talk about Vicente.
Yeah.
And I think Anochibedu will be at the same level.
Yeah, I agree.
They will be at the same level. Gold stars are winning in TM form because will be our winning competition there. The players and the mentality need different. Inti I'm thinking that Anochibedu and some Adams are not doing their job well.
You know, so unfortunately for them, in regression coincided with the injury to the spine.
Okay.
Bando. And now be added to Musa Adriana beat Magic League.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave me a boy and not Alex Bachepra.
Oh, okay.
So time so you could boss our match no. You find man no man for Uncle Beko proud national team.
Yeah, that's true.
And then say to Sana to be proud. And then
But that's a man for a depot.
Wapa, the injury has a big toll on him. Because
The other strikers was CDB, right?
Yes, CDB.
Solid player.
Yeah. Until Dr. Leeds cry.
But I'm more options.
You do. And
because
next year, board.
Share Awuni Sidibe and a Bemu Kumasi. Then there was another guy. They're not better Chimbi Biba, China referee said than I one. Oh, I forgot his name. Henson.
Yeah, Henson.
And it looks as if comparatively, even medium how many depths some. So why?
Bishop, we can say be a league now want me compete no. More failure.
No, they are competing.
No, like we are still in. We are in top 5. You're not going to level on points at 4th.
But we are points I'm winning. Medium points.
Oh, you know, near you too.
Because players are bobo mudi. Any performance and get any more from mono.
Monche. You can't buy chemistry. Okay. A dinner ya bono. Monche.
Bishop, me focus kakra. Why?
But
focus no.
And it's not the same as you look at the media Martin.
3 years.
Well, but Kevin
has been there 3 years.
Prince, Kingsley Bryan.
Prince 3rd season.
Yeah. But I'm looking at how so integral on my media team.
You know, they took advantage of the opportunity, 1.
Okay.
And 2.
For me, that is it.
And then you blast call up on a
okay. He's not better than Mafu.
That's true.
He's not better than Atakumi. Only the boy you could bully him easily.
But
what check goals?
Maximize
key threat no potential.
Okay.
That's true.
Kamara Dini. He was giving him goals all the time. It was rule in here. Bar Kelvin. Only the Fojo, Mumpe foul mommy just behind the box. Salim.
Bishop Brenno, why? When you say the Abesaba,
of course.
And a high Andy Sufi.
Of course.
Auntie legend so auntie corner banner if you be come on. A team if I cost better 5 pair na Andiana.
No problem.
If I cost better 5 na yeah the show no Eddie see Hanum saying to Monfa lines no screen is my 0207 108 217. 0207 108 217 of Rebaswa. You bet my for now so when you Eddie and come Bishop Atapoku, see you Eddie Madriana Stars or Tobas and Monochian Eddie Amatim no ha and the game. I'll call you as no ba or Kono Abasa or no so Ewa. I was never cost best. If I cost best 5 beer now, yes, on fridge median. So 0207 108 217 0207 108 217 of Rebaswa. A bit more for now, BPR at me. Hello? Hello? Yes, sir.
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, Pastor Fuma.
I go pound me here now, so
about the other room.
Me patch into you.
If I try to find my for make us a free accra.
Okay.
Boss, me patch you, I say, I can read them about us because when your boss at Tapu, when my friend said, and the came over there, and go point and I dream. Born naive and go for manager and now you know. Yeah, so you will point shall be and found one baby okay. At Tapu, Yankupon shall because amazing say I can't best you in our lega at Tapu.
Wow.
Because we have done one how I even a for the bomb. So how mobile. But what the one has not meaning that you are and for free. Now you don't ban will be at one. How I even read. We will win a bar, but as a even meaning say beer or me and as well. Because it's not so anchor. I don't know. Look at make a tono. Because why only over so much here, I want here to me. Then for my bay, a better be a better icon, but not as to because for my him. How and now you would more business because what guy who play football prophet what that one I
do hear hello who here Bishop what Ekodokwana who here Bishop Okotokwana
what's Bishop Okotoko
who here Bishop Okotokwana Bishop
me here Bishop Okoto me never to support me here supporter and when it's one way and you papa we the next year president I was telling ma Atapu because the battle done me you not go pandu make say for no mama me one farm me what you but home frame the battle for
that's moving so I'm ready 0207108217 0207108217 phobia nipa we hear bishop phobia because has for bread. Okay. Hello. Okay. Also bet me about no about 0207108217. Hello. Hello, good evening. Wow. Hello. Yes, I'm Pacho Penny Benny.
Pacho, your friend Jones, make us a free Accra. Anyway, you better Mini Tapuku and the Kema Sepa say Abebuao. Mama, you know, I very, very great.
Okay.
And I'm sure Omo say Omo Koso it really a buy high. Omonama Kumasi sports analyst. Any omo analysis in any din. No mon koso no mon rumi empana omo ba no. No mon so internet so omo
Okay.
domas.
Okay. Brad Jones said that's a pa eti police officer and I working in Kano. Yafu ba could be in Kano. Hello. Hello, good evening. Okay. 0207108217 0207108217. Hello, good evening. Yes, sir.
Brighto, good evening.
Good evening, Pacho Penny Benny.
I'm the person Nyancheni ase.
About you.
And say Nonata Poku. Only Kwabia say so friendly as CEO of Adriana Stars.
Okay.
Atapoku will be the local league in Tiasie. Since I'm who radio so Metilica radio city TV so Atapoku Emma analysis are on point. And challenging say on far the local league already Adriana Stars and Africa. Uncle Global. Now, me say so far, analysis I'm making now in the local league, so about so.
Okay.
Then I say
Yes, sir. That's pa 0207108217 0207108217. Oba, you bet me forward now. Also, waba abechre wa dwen. You for last two callers now, Andy. You for two callers maybe once be a chato. Why? And I think be no be. But I say next week was aba. And I come on muntie Andy was aba. And Andy so was aba next week. Do be a new. And the Kemba aba next week. 0207108217 0207108217. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Pacho.
But
Okay, everyone. Hello. Maybe I shouldn't you.
Professor Bishop.
Okay. Me da sepa line requirement today. Line nkoyi. Okay, you see Nyankopon ya aduma. You know ebesia on Monday. Yes, and past 7 a.m. I got 7:30 and after number no 7 to 8:30 and bishop and Andy Bana. Ya extend kakra. And I could pim 90 monfanche 8:30 and the capon. But then bishop mobile no and time no e kakra. Meeting at the bright Awuah Brighto, the nation's commentator, Bishop Atapoku, CEO of Adriana Stars, and Oba Besrai, and I go punch down the power for my man, and I'm familiar and the game, and so Baba Besrai might be a 8 echo kama. Clinical man, any Julius upon Caesar, any production of Edema Grace, Obapa Grace, and Simon, and so MCL, Nanayao, Omunia Boy, and my show no 8 kama. And so on Yago Poya Dumna Dumia, you know, Resensia, Yakra, Koswa. Never Owia TV.